Hi everyone, Adventure 404 here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video. Today I'm taking you to East Malaysia, to a city called Kota Kinabalu. Victor Bravo Kilo Kilo. We'll be flying past the highest peak in Southeast Asia, Mount Kinabalu, to a city on the east coast, Sandakan. We'll be flying the Cessna Grand Caravan. Flight time is expected to be 50 minutes and we'll be cruising at 17,000 feet. Let me show you the route. I have my little nav map over here. We'll be using the Enlo 2 Golf SID or Management Departure. We'll be taking off to the north of runway 02 and coming back, going towards the east to Tomun and Akmar and Gusmo. We'll be doing the standard terminal approach route into runway 08 in Sandakan. The cruising altitude again is going to be 17,000 feet. Let's get into the cockpit and let's get going. Alright, so here we are in the cockpit, so let's start the engine up. Set the brakes. Ignition to normal. Fuel tank selectors to both. Power lever is idle. Push the prop full forward. Battery is on and flaps is full up. So let's start the engine. Fuel boost is on. Ignition is on. Mixture control to low idle. Let's start the engine up. Just go to normal. Switch on the avionics.
Pause system test. Okay.
Switch on the beacon as well. Okay. Let's set the altitude to initial altitude of 10,000 feet. Switch out the FLC to climb at 100 knots is fine. Okay, so let's head down to runway 02 and ready for departure. Switch on our taxi lights. We'll switch on the no smoking sign, seat belt. So that's runway 02 over there. With the parking brakes. This is an early morning departure to Sandakan. We're taking a few VIPs over to Sandakan. So we'll be passing Mount Kinabalu. Mount Kinabalu is, I think, the highest peak in Southeast Asia. It's about 4,095 meters high, which is equivalent to 13,435 feet. Roughly half the height of Mount Everest, so it's pretty high. So we'll be departing runway heading for about 17 nautical miles. We're heading back to Tibin and then on to Enlot. Alright, let's go. The takeoff or the rotate speed is about 70-75 knots, depends on the weight. Wow, there's another aircraft departing. Nice sunrise over there. Autopilot is on. Should be climbing at 95 knots up to 10,000 feet. That's the city of Kota Kinabalu, and that's the Kota Kinabalu International Airport. So we're approaching 10,000 feet. The autopilot will transfer from FLC to altitude automatically. I just did. Let's aim for a cruise speed of 120 knots. So we are at the top of climb at 120 knots at 10,000 feet. We're going to turn right anytime now. Heading of 127. You can see Mount Kinabalu in front of you on the left windscreen. So the Mount Kinabalu is about 4,095 meters above sea level, which is equivalent to about 13,435 feet, which is about half the height of Mount Everest. So we just passed by Gusmo intersection, and we are at level at 5,200 feet as requested by the air traffic controller, and we're heading down to the next intersection, which is IDSIK, and we should be level off at 2,500 feet. So the airport is located somewhere around that area there.
Cessna 49er for descent and maintain 2,500 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet, Cessna 49er 4.
Let's switch on to our landing lights. As you can see, we have the runway right in front of us. in sight. And since we have visual, I'm going to disengage the autopilot and land this manually. Let's bring back the speed though, back to about approach speed of 90 knots. And let's select approach for this. Do an approach for that. So the autopilot will align us with the runway and give us a nice profile to land. And we'll disengage the autopilot as soon as we are cleared to land. So I'm going to give it a 1 notch of flaps. So the approach speed is anything between 70 to 80 knots, depending on the weight that we have in the aircraft. Okay, tell you what, let me cancel IFR and land this
Sandakan
manual.
approach Cessna 494. Cancel IFR at this time.
Okay, so
Cessna 49er, 4ISR flight plan is cancelled. Resource service terminated.
right, so let's give it a notch of flaps. Disengage the autopilot. Take this manual approach. By the way, I'm using the Alpha flight controls, so it's much easier now to do these landings. I think we're a bit high. Let's slow down a bit more, and let's put another notch of flaps. Crosswind coming in. 70 knots is a good approach speed. I guess because Sandakan is is by the coast or by the sea, so we get a lot of gust of winds coming through that. Okay, looking good. Up, let's switch on the taxi light of the landing lights. parking brakes. Welcome to Sandakan, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, that's our flight from Kota Kinabalu to Sandakan. You managed to see the Mount Kinabalu. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you guys in the next flight. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please click the like button. And I'll see you guys soon. Happy flying!